Do doctors get holidays? How do holidays and time off work when you're a doctor? If that's a question you want to know the answer to, then you're in luck, because in this video I'm going to explain how leave, time off and holidays work as a doctor, and more importantly how you can maximise the time off that you get. And if that's not a question you've been asking yourself, still stick around, because I'm going to vlog my first time outside as the lockdown restrictions are being lifted in the UK this Easter. Hey guys, I'm Srideep, a junior doctor in the UK, and I hope you're all good. So with lockdown being lifted slowly and partially in the UK, I thought it's a perfect time to, go outside for the first time, but also talk to you guys about how leave and holidays work as a doctor working in medicine. Because before I started working, I didn't really know how it all works, so I'm going to try and explain everything for you guys today. So first thing is, as a doctor, you don't get any fixed holidays. So there's no Christmas holiday, Easter holiday, summer holiday, there's none of that. What we do have is called annual leave. So what annual leave is leave we can choose in our rotations that we take off, time off. This leave is paid, so it's not unpaid. You do get paid for this leave, so it just fits in your rota. So we get 9 days per rotation. Each rotation lasts 4 months, so that's 9 days off in 4 months. I know that 9 days in 4 months really doesn't sound like a lot, and it isn't a lot. It's never enough, but there are ways you can maximize this leave, and I'm going to talk about that at the end of this video, so make sure to stick around. So taking annual leave involves liaising with our rota coordinator. Different hospitals do it in different ways. Sometimes there's a paper form that you have to complete and give it in, and the consultant needs to approve the leave. In our hospital we have this really handy app which you just select the days you want off and you click, send leave, send leave, send leave, and when they approve the leave you get an email back saying your leave has been approved. But there are some caveats and some exceptions. So first exception is you can't take annual leaves on days that you are on call or you're working nights. So when you're on call you're holding a bleep and you're essentially covering a lot of wards, a lot of patients, so you can't obviously be off that day without adequate cover. You can only take annual leave on your normal working days, which are 9 to 5 or shorter days. And the second exception which comes along with this is you can't disrupt the rota. So say you're working in general surgery and you can't have more than a certain number of junior doctors off. So for example, when I was fixing my annual leave, there can't be more than 2 junior doctors off. So there can't be all the junior doctors off on annual leave at the same time. It would just disrupt the rota massively. So you need to liaise with everyone and see when people are taking leave. And at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about how to make sure you don't fall into the trap of not being able to get your annual leave because everyone's taking leave at the same time. And the third exception is bank holiday. So it's not really an exception, it's actually a good thing. So if you work on a bank holiday like Christmas Day, Boxing Day, the Easter bank holidays, you do get a time off after that because you worked on a bank holiday when you should be off. So if after working on the bank holiday you can apply for an extra day of annual leave, which is really nice. So this year I'll be working on Easter Monday, so after that I'll get an extra day of leave. So enough talking for now. It's such a lovely day. We're going to meet up with some family friends in a nearby park. I've never been there before, but apparently it's really nice. And yeah, we're just going to go outside for the first time after so long. So I'm going to have a shower now, get changed, and I'll see you guys outside. So exciting. It's the first time we're going out after lockdown. It's just incredibly exciting. So the first thing we have to do, we have to go to Sainsbury's to get some snacks because we're going to have a mini picnic. So we're going to get donuts, crisps, drinks, that kind of thing. Then yeah, we're going to meet our family friends there. So basically in Asian families, we even call people who aren't our actual family like uncle, auntie. So this family, they're very close to us. I've known them since birth and we're all really close. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a good picnic. The weather's going to stay nice and yeah, it's going to be a good day out. So we've reached the park. It's really nice weather, and it's just so big, it's massive. I'm looking for an ice cream van. I can't really see one around. Hopefully we'll find one. So we had loads of fun and loads of food, and the landscape was just incredible, and I've muted the sound because there was way too much quacking from all the ducks. So there was also an artificial beach as well, which was quite cool, but no sign of an ice cream van, so I had to settle for a slush puppy instead. So there was no ice cream van, unfortunately. I don't know why, there's so many people and it's Easter, there's no ice cream van, but there was a cafe and I managed to get some slush. It's quite cold now, but everyone's looking at me why are you having slush, but it's fine, honestly. So we just got home, so I'll go and get changed and then I'll talk to you guys about my top tips about booking leave, how annual leave works. So I'll see you guys inside. However long a holiday you have, it's never enough. That sinking feeling when you've had such a nice day and you're coming back home after a holiday. It's just that bittersweet moment where you've had such a good time and then you're just getting back to reality. Well, yeah, let's get back to reality now. Let's talk about how to maximize your leave, your time off, so that you don't make the mistakes that I made when I started booking my leave at the start of, working as a doctor. Number 1, book your leave early and well ahead of time. So as I said, there can't be rota clashes. You can't have too many junior doctors off at one time. So you need to book your leave early because you don't want to wait for that point where everyone's off on the days that you want to be off. So at the start of each rotation, plan exactly which days you want off and then apply for those leaves as early as possible to avoid, disappointment. Also, as I said before, you can't take leave on days you're on call. So let's say you have a special event or, a birthday or something like that where you want to be off and you look at the rota and you're like, oh, I'm on call. Then you can't take that leave. The thing that you can do is swap. So you want to swap that on-call shift with someone who's not on call for that specific day so you can take the time off. And later on, you can do one of their on-call shifts, to even things up and make it fair for everyone. So book your leave really early to avoid disappointment and make sure you swap the days if you're on call that you want to take off. Number 2, make sure you know your hospital policy about when you can't take annual leave. So let's say there's a rota that's really complex and there's lots of, doctors at once, and on most days there's more than 2 doctors off, so the rota coordinator tells you you can't have, this annual leave, and you've only used like 5 of your 9 days of annual leave and you've got 4 left and there's nothing you can do. What do you do then? So some hospitals, what they do, you can carry that leave forward into your next rotation. So if you finish one rotation, you can't take your 4 days of leave. In your next rotation, you'll automatically get 4 days of leave extra. So that's how some hospitals work. And in other hospitals, they have different system where because you've not got 4 days off, you automatically get paid for 4 days. And I think that's a nice way of doing things where you've not been able to get the leave, but you get paid for working the days when you're not meant to be working. And I think that's a good compromise as well. So either way, find out your, hospital trust policy about what happens when you can't take annual leave, because I've seen a lot of people who haven't taken their full quota of annual leave, which, they deserve, they've, earned it, and nothing really happens. But you can either get more leave in the future or you can get paid for the leave that you missed. Number 3, maximize your time off around weekends and rest days. So let's say I'm working Monday to Friday in a week and I take Wednesday off. That's 1 day off, okay. I mean, fine, it's a good midweek sort of relaxing rest, but what if you want to turn that into a holiday? What if you want to turn 1 day off into a holiday? And that is possible. So what I like to do is book my annual leave around weekends and around rest days. So what's a rest day? So essentially a rest day is after you've done a set of on-calls, especially like a weekend shift, you get some days of rest, because obviously you need to rest before doing your normal shifts again. So if you work a weekend Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you get Monday, Tuesday off. So going along with that example, if I get Monday, Tuesday off, then I take the Wednesday off. Effectively, I'm getting 3 days of leave instead of 1 day in the week. And another example is if you're working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on call and you get Friday off, if you take the Monday, the next Monday as leave, then you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, and you can use that on, a short break, a holiday. So to maximize your leave, make sure you're working around your weekends and your rest days so that you get, like a mini holiday instead of 1 day off, which it just feels like not enough. As I said, holiday never feels like enough, but you can always maximize, the holiday that you get. So summary, book your leave early, plan ahead, make sure you sort out your swaps. If you can't get all your annual leave, make sure you know what your hospital does about it so you can either get paid or get more leave in the future, and maximize your leave around weekends and rest days. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, this video. I hope it was informative. I hope you enjoyed the vlog portion of it. If you have any questions about annual leave, holidays, or just being a doctor, or any question whatsoever, let me know down below and I'll get back to you. I really appreciate your support. I really do. It's really nice to see, people engaging, people commenting, and I really do love it. I really love all of you guys, and thank you so much for watching my videos. It means so much to me. Please do consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more of this kind of content that I push out weekly. But yeah, so guys, that's it. Take care, stay safe, and see you guys next time.